The Baillieu government says it will vigorously resist a compensation claim from the family of murdered underworld figure Carl Williams. The Ombudsman has found prison authorities ignored repeated warnings that Williams wasn't safe in the company of Matthew Johnson, the man who eventually killed him. Now, the Williams family says the state should make amends by giving them $1 million. Lisa Maximovic reports.
It's 2 years to the day that Carl Williams was brutally bashed, and the man who toyed with authorities for years at the height of Melbourne's gangland wars continues to push their buttons from beyond the grave.
What do you think the public reaction would be if Carl Williams' family was given a
Well, I think you can make your judgment about that.
Barristers are preparing to launch a compensation claim on behalf of his daughters and his father George. The family is seeking $1 million. George Williams says the bulk of any payout should go to his son's children.
I think I'm entitled to some. How much I don't know. You know, I think that'll be settled when time comes. But the kids do miss out on not having their father.
I think his children, they're completely innocent parties to the whole process, and I think at a very minimum the government should commence a process of negotiation and consider making an ex gratia payment.
The Premier says the government will fight the claim.
So I'd simply say the state would vigorously defend such an action.
We'll leave it for the lawyers to decide, but I think very few Victorians would believe that the family of Carl Williams have a moral right to any taxpayers' money at all.
Lawyers acting for the Williams family say their bid for compensation is backed by the Ombudsman's report. It outlined how the Corrections Department breached its duty of care.
There's no question that, firstly, that in terms of liability, the state's breached its duty of care. The second question is whether one can then establish whether the family members of Carl Williams have an entitlement to some compensation, and I think unquestionably they do.
That judgment may soon rest with the courts. Lisa Maximovic, ABC News, Melbourne.